銀河鉄道39エターヌル
Okay, let's finish off Chapter 5 for real this time. Chapter 5, Part 1, Volume 1 of Galaxy Express United Eternal. The title here, Technologia. They're on this planet getting repairs and upgrades to the train. This just took longer than I was expecting to get through all of this dialogue, so we decided to take an extra step. We were just introduced to this Dr. Shiriaru Nishioka. Was it Oka? Something like that. Dr. Cyril Nishioka. So he was like an assistant leader engineer on this planet, and Tetsuro was asking a variety of questions, and he was describing the role of the planet and saying, again, at the very end here, that it's, as for this place, absolutely, as for doing surrender, not becoming planet it is. So it's like, this is a planet that won't do surrender under any circumstances. Absolutely won't do that. Okay, so let's finish off this chapter and see what else we can learn about this place. Presumably this is still him talking. 何がどうあっても、全宇宙に生きてる全部の生命体のために、ここはどうあっても生き延びなければならない惑星なんだ. So he's continuing the theme about the importance of this planet and what it stands for. So, nanga do atemo. This is sort of like no matter what happens, however it becomes, or even if it becomes however. So, no matter what happens, for the purposes of life forms, all of them that are living in all of the universe. As for this place. So as for this place, for the purposes of all life forms living in the entire universe, doatemo, he says it again, however, even if it becomes, so no matter what happens, must survive planet it is. So it's a planet that must survive no matter what happens for the purposes of all life forms everywhere throughout the universe. And no matter what happens. どうあっても。僕が生まれた理由もそこにある. Me, also the reason for being born exists in that place or in that thing. So basically my purpose for being born exists there in that purpose. 僕は, we've heard that from multiple people now on this planet. Like my purpose for being born is being here or whatever. 僕はそう信じてここで生きている. As for me, that way believing and in this place living. So I that's what I believe, and that's why I live here, in essence. Okay. なんだかみんな鋼鉄の石の塊みたいな人ばっかりいるみたいだね. Somehow, everyone still will junk like that. People only existing. It seems like that, doesn't it? Sorry, I'm laughing because he uses mitai here twice, which is seeming to be like. And this should be kotetsu, which is like steel and iron, but that usually just comes across as steel. Yeah, kotetsu. Okay, so only people with seemingly steel will chunks of steel will. Only people existing like that, it seems, doesn't it? どうして地球にいる人々はあんな具合になっちゃったんだろうか? 働くことが嫌なんだろうか? Okay, so why, as for the people existing on Earth, or so why for the people on Earth, for that sort of a purpose or that sort of a tool or that sort of a reason, guai, that sort of a condition. Oops, I put kotetsu in yotsuba. Let's get rid of that. Oops, and I put doing a good job here. I put guai in JJK. There we go. Yeah, so as for the people existing on Earth, why? In that sort of a state or condition, has it become, I wonder? And remember, the people on Earth are being treated like pigs, literally, or turned into pigs. They're just being given food and they're engorging themselves. Working event, is it detestable, I wonder? So basically, is working that detestable, or is working just not liked? Do they hate working? Koko no hitobito ga buta ni naranai kagiri. So the people of this place into pigs not becoming limit. So that basically there's no way that the people of this place will become pigs. It's the limit of that not becoming. Nozomi wa aru wa. As for desires or hopes, they exist. So again, there's this idea that the people of this planet won't become pigs because they have hopes and dreams. Buddha, pigs. Sousei sekimono Koa-san to hanashi o shite miru kai? Okay, so this would be the overall person in charge. Sekinin. Yeah. Sekinin sha. So the overall person in charge, Mr. Core, with him speaking, doing, will you try? So would you like to try to speak with Mr. Core, who is the overall person in charge? Now, when he introduced himself, he had said this. Because Tetsuro asked him, he said, Fuku, so you're like an assistant? And he said, that's right. Being split into 2 layers, this planet's production facilities, everything, it's being controlled. It's under the control of the person in charge core. Okay, so that's, if I goofed that last time, this is now obvious that this is actually a person whose name is Koa, Core. And so that's now why Koa-san told hanashi o shite miru kai? Will you try? Will you speak with Mr. Core? Koa-san? Tetsuro-kun ni hanashite okitai to oshitteru nda. With Mr. Tetsuro wanting to speak on purpose, said or is saying. So Mr. Serial here is suggesting that Mr. Core said, oshatteru, that he wanted on purpose to speak, hanashite okitai, with Mr. Tetsuro. Boku ni? To me? Oh, okay, so they're going, I guess, to meet Mr. Core. Nodo ka marude Edo jidai te yatsu no setto no naka ni iru mitai na kibun da. We'll come back to Nodoka. It's as if an Edo era thing of a set inside existing like that feeling. It is. So the feeling is like being inside the set of a thing that's of the Edo era. So samurai era Japan, or a little bit later. Nodoka, though. Nodo means throat, but nodoka. Tranquil, calm, peaceful, quiet. don't see that too often. Nodoka. That's also very unusual readings for that for these kanji. Huh. Nodoka. Okay. Ooh. Leonardo. This is Meitoru's talking. Leonardo da Vinci no goro no Yoroppa mo ko datta wa. So Leonardo da Vinci's era's Europe also this way was. So Europe of the time of Leonardo da Vinci was also this way. Tetsuro-kun, Ushiro o miru na. Behind looking don't do. Don't look behind. Zutto kimi ni Zutto kimi ni, this is to like follow, to tail. Ga tsuiteru no o shitteru ka? So let's look. This is like, that's shippo, right? What is this word? Biko, to shadow, to tail, to follow. Literally to like, this is the tail and to go. So don't look behind you, or don't look behind. Continually you shadowing and following along one. Familiar? So are you familiar? Do you know the one following and shadowing you continually? That's Tetsuro there. Huh? Okay. Interesting. All right. Oh. Oh, is that Mi-kun? Oh. All right, right. So we get a tall panel here, and you can see there, right? Are wa inu da yo. As for that thing, or as for that, it's inu, it's dog. Oh, okay. Resha no naka ni mo detta daro. Also inside the train came out, probably. Valkyrie ni taiji sarita. By the Valkyries were eliminated. I mean, that this is like a retreated and cured. Taiji, exterminated. Exterminated by the Valkyries. Koko no ironna data ya buhin o nusumidashi. This places various data and things like that, and goods, stealing and removing. What would that be? Nusumidashi, like to steal and to take out. To exfiltrate. Yeah, to steal from one person. So again, stealing things and various data from this place. Koko ni iru ningen ya koko e kuru kibitachi no koto o kioku shite bosu e okutte iru yatsu da. In this place, living people, and to this place coming you things about you, doing recording, and to boss, sending person. So it is a person who is sending to their boss and doing recording of things about you who have come to this place and the people that exist here. To tsukamare ya So, or saying that, if as for catching or capturing, it's fine, it's good, even if you leave them alone. It's fine even if you leave them alone. Okay, that is not, I guess, Mi-kun. Did we see Mi-kun, though? Where is Mi-kun? Oh, there, okay. There was Mi-kun. 今は熱心に対空砲の映像を撮っている. Okay, so as for right now, fervently, passionately, neshin. Yeah, with zeal or enthusiasm, the anti-air cannons. What'd I say? Eisho? Eijo? What else would this be? Azo? Azo. Reflection image taking. Okay, so like right now, with zeal or enthusiasm is taking like a picture. This is toru with like meaning to take an image. Taking an image of the anti-air cannon. We saw those at the very beginning. Back in part 1. Where is it? Well, yeah, these things right there. And then right as the train was coming in, this is probably what he means by the Taiku hole. Jozo de wa ne, as for on the upper layer, upper level, you know? Koko de wa ten nani no atsusa ya nani do o shirabeteru tsumori rashii. Is that atsui? Yeah. Thick, deep, abundance, and is that tsukamaeru? No. This is like to endure, isn't it? Which is tamaeru? No, what is it? This is to endure, and then hisashiburi. Endure. Oh, come on. We used to run into this a lot, but I don't remember it anymore. Taeru. Okay. To endure. And then, but we want this one. Taikyu. Endurance, persistence. And Taikyu Do, which is like the degree of persistence or endurance. Yeah. Okay. So let's take that. As for in this place, all right, the 10, which we've seen this before, and I'm blanking on what that was. Oh, this is futa. Futa. Lid. Yeah. There it is. Okay. So as for in this place, 10 futa no atsusa ya taikyodo o shirabeteru tsumori rashi. So again, as for in this place, which is, he said on the upper level, there, he was taking an image of the anti-aircraft cannons. As for on this place, which is the second level or whatever, the sky lid's thickness and the endurance degree, researching intent, it seems. So it seems he's doing the intent of researching the thickness and endurance amount of the sky lid, that honeycomb thing, in this place.
Oh, ha, 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 ha.
Yes, Don, it's hysterical. 調べてみても歯が立つ場所でもないのにね。 even if tried to research, even a place that hagatatsu not existing even though. Hagatatsu, doesn't that mean to get angry? Hagatatsu. Like hagatatsunai is to be unable to compete. Not make a dent. Tatsu? Hagatatsu basho demo nai. Huh. Maybe, so if hagatatanai means unable to compete with or not able to make a dent, then hagatatsu should mean to be able to compete. So even though being a place that you can compete with, not existing even though. So I think it's still kind of the same intent, which is like, even if they try researching, it's not the type of place that they can compete with. You know? Boku ga iru kagiri tedashi wa sasenai. Me existing limit. So basically, as long as I'm here, as long as I exist here, as for tedashi, will not allow it. As for meddling, will not allow it. As long as I'm here. Okay. We get 3 very tall panels here. A very resolute looking Dr. Serial. Let's see what he's saying. Kimi ga kaete kuru made koko de boku wa shinde mo ganbatteru. You, until going back, returning, coming and returning, in this place, as for me, even if die, will be doing my best. Or will be hanging in there. Shindemo. Like, even if I die, as for me, even if die, I'll be doing my best. I'll be hanging in there. Hey, thanks, Rexy. Good luck. Dakara, uchu no toko ni ite mo tokidoki wa omoe dashite kure. And so therefore, where in the universe, even if existing, sometimes, as for that, do the favor of remembering. No, you're going to need it. Yeah, so therefore, basically, again, I guess he's actually talking to Tetsudo. Yeah, you, until you come back, in this place, as for me, even if die, will be doing my best. I'll do my best even if I end up dying doing so. That's a good way to think about it. Yeah, so even if I die, I'm going to do my best. And so therefore, basically, wherever you are in the universe, from time to time, do the favor of thinking about us or me, is what he's saying here. Okay. We get another snippet of the Inu here, and haha. Inu wa sugu ni jigoku ni ochiru yo. Laughing and saying, as for the dog, soon into hell will fall. Soon the dog will go to hell. You know? Now, I think this is Tetsudo. This is Tetsudo. Are ga sou sekininsha no ie datte? Huh? That thing is the all controller's house? Is that what you're saying? So they clearly see something at the end of the path, and Tetsudo is surprised, saying, like, that's the controller's house. You ready? It could go one of 2 ways. All right, this is the last page. This is the last page of the chapter. So we'll read what the controller is saying there, and then we'll come down and see our wrap up comment here. Yeah. そう、驚かんでもじゃねえか、じゃないか。昔は誰の家だってこんなもんじゃった。All right. Well. That way, even if you're surprised, it's fine, isn't it? As for a long time, whose house it is, saying this sort of a thing it was. Which I guess like it's fine if you're surprised like that. For a long time, I guess this is like people ask like whose house that is, but it was always like this. It was this sort of a thing. Kochasa koya tetsuro. Basically, this way, come here, Tetsuro. He's speaking like an old man, and you can see he's got his beard going out everywhere. All right. And of course, what would it be without the old side view of Tetsuro looking shocked and Meitu just watching? Hito no kokoro no naka ni wa toki toshite souhan suru 二つのものが住んでいることがある。Okay, 相反? Like opposites? Reciprocal. Contrary. Okay. As for inside the kokoro of people, so inside the hearts and mind, soul, spirit of people, with time or due to time, two contrary or doing contrary things, residing things exist. So there are two things that that are residing in a contrary fashion with time in the kokoro of people, inside the kokoro of people. Toki toshite. Does that mean something else? Oh, in some cases, sometimes. So sometimes. As for inside the kokoro of people, sometimes, on occasions, doing reciprocation or doing contrary to things, residing things exist. All right. Presumably, we will now hear what those two things are. Technologia. No, wait. Technology no ken kyoku? Oh. It is not ken kyoku. Is it Q Kyoku? It is Q Koku. Q Kyoku. Ultimate. Extreme final. Technology no Q Kyoku to Nani? No, I don't even know. Bunka no. It's not kame. It's Nawa. It's the Nawa of Okinawa. Jomon. Oh, okay. Jomon Bunka, which is the Jomon culture. Jomon was a very early period in Japanese history. Actually, you think it would give an era? Anyway, Jomon Bunka no Dokyo no Gotoki Choro. No, I said Dokyo. Coexistence. Gotoki, like itself. As if. And Choro is just elder.
Hello there.
Yeah, okay. technology's like ultimate and or with the ultimate of technology, with the ultimate extreme of technology and the Jomon culture as if or coexisting as if the same elder. Okay, so got it. So the planet Technologia is like the representation of technology at its extreme advanced level. So this is talking about the elder who is existing, living in coexistence as if it's the combination of this extreme technology advancement and the Jomon culture, which is very early, like, you know, not quite Bronze Age, but that type of a feeling. Pre-technical. The Soul Sekininsha Koa Tono Kono Kumiawase mo Sore ni nitete Seki ni no Seinin Seiseki? Wait. This is to do confirmation. Seikaku? Seikaku. Accurate. Okay, it's not confirmation. Accurate. Seikaku na handan ga dekinaku naru. There we go. Thank you, Chicken. It's yeah, well before tens of thousands of years ago. Okay, the all controller or the all person in charge, which is this guy Core, with this common, even with being combined, with that resembling an accurate Handan Nakunaru, possibility like becomes non-existent. Handan is judgment. So yeah, an accurate judgment becomes like basically not possible. With I guess resembling Kumiawase is just a combination. Yeah. So talking about the coexistence, the Igyo no Gotoki, the controller core, with the controller core, this, even with this combination and that resembling that thing, sore ni niterite, an accurate judgment or understanding becomes not possible. I mean, I guess just saying like it's such a clash of like time cultures or whatever. It's hard to tell what's going on. Uchu demo mezurashii tokoro to ieru. Even in the universe, a rare place, I guess, like able to say this is a rare place, even in the universe. Or even for the universe, this is a strange and rare place. One can say that. Yeah. Okay. Well, there we go. That is the end, finally, of chapter 5. Oh, well, and it's going to get even stranger. So there we go. That is the end of chapter 5 of volume 1. We'll continue next time with chapter 6. We'll see what that's going to be about, but already looking pretty cool. And maybe some of our pages will be in color beyond this one. We'll see. And we'll read that next time.